this should be at any moment in time to get the fire under your butt to be like, I'm all in. I'm building ClickFunnels. I'm building ecom. I'm selling products. I'm getting my Facebook ads up and running. I might not know what I'm doing over here, but I'm just going to start putting my rods, putting my fishing lures into the lake and seeing if I catch something. Because without the rods and without the string, without the lures in the lake, and you're just at home, you ain't going to catch no fish. You catching no fish, bro. So now's the time, man. Now is the time to present to you guys the one funnel away challenge. Like it's a challenge. Like, let's go. Tootie over there's got spear fingers. She's ready to rock and roll. I love it. Let's go. So, dude, I'm excited. People are selling. Like, we're seeing inside the ClickFunnels official group. People are posting. We talked with Selena last week. I'm excited to see who's got success this week. But honestly, it should be all of us. It should be all of you guys. Don't be waiting around. Don't be thinking, oh, like, I don't know my niche. I don't know my product. I don't know. Like, just go through the training. We recorded 10 really nice videos for you. You've seen that other people have gone through those videos. They've learned from those videos. They've implemented from those videos. And then, weird, they got success. They got success. And it's just that easy. Right, Slay? It's just that easy. So I'm excited, man. I'm all juiced up just like you. Look at this. This is a half gallon. I just pumping full of me. So keeping hydrated today.
You look like my wife with an unbelievably outrageous water bottle in her hand.
It's very outrageous. They love me when I go to Breadco and I just like pop that underneath the soda machine, the soda fountain, just you can hear the thing in the back of like going through the syrup. This is bubbly water though, so you guys know, bubbly water. But let's hit it, man. I'm excited. Let's get after it.
I'm excited too. And Trey's right on the money as always. What am I saying? He's always on the money. But this is the time, gang. If you're like, man, when should I really start pumping? When should I really start pushing? Now. When should I pull all-nighters? Now. Right now. Now is the time. So talking about now, let's hop over to Nabila. Nabila's had some great success with her funnel she wants to share with us. And let's talk about it a little bit. Let's talk about what we learned along the way and where we're going from here. Nabila and gang, how are we today?
All the way over from Wales in the UK. Hi, Trey.
Hello.
Hey, everyone. We have got a product business. I'm also a little agency as well. So we need to sell out of product by Christmas. And we have a sugar replacement that looks, feels, and tastes like sugar, but it's got no calories. It's organic, and you can eat all the cake you want. What is not to love about that? So we're leading with cupcakes. We have had sales. We just launched this puppy about 6 weeks ago. We've had all sorts of issues with our tracking pixel and blah, blah, blah. But we're making some sales. And I wanted you to have a look at our metrics to see, is this kind of scalable? And does it look good? And should we put some more money into ad spend? The ads are going really well. Performance of the ads has been solid. We've got an ad campaign that we have been driving traffics to leads for our newsletter. We've got about 3,000 people in that at the moment. And we're bringing cold traffic in with a cupcake video. And it's around 4% on the click-through rate and the link click-through rate back to you. So I think it's performing well, but I really want you to have a look under the bonnet of the actual funnel to tell us what you think about it and whether you think...
share away. I'm going to grab my iPad, but I can still hear you and I can still talk to you. So you just keep going. Wireless technology, it's a beautiful thing, isn't it?
It is. All right, let me make sure I'm sharing the right window. Okay, and I just saw that Facebook ad manager is having a bad headache.
When is it not having a bad day,
It's having a very bad headache, but that's not the problem. The problem is I just want you to have a quick look at these stats and tell us what you think. Shall we start with the funnel? Would you like to have a look at that?
Yeah, well, I like what you did. So show me the ad, because that's exactly the direction I was going to go, is doing food in the front. So let's see how you did that. And then if that follows kind of what I was thinking, then we'll kind of go with that.
Okay, so yes, I'm just showing you this. Let's have a look. Previews. Oh, please. Here we go. You should be able to see some previews coming up here. This is the ad.
Oh, so you didn't. Okay, so you just did photos. Is that AI?
Yes, and then I've got this lovely little video which has gone viral multiple times already on Facebook. So why not use what's working? So this one's working. It's bringing us leads for about $1. And yes, so
vanilla cupcake.
Can you hear that?
With a tea cake topping and strawberry, freeze-dried strawberry sprinkles and fresh strawberries on the top. How beautiful are they? vanilla.
So this one's just going round and round the internet at the moment.
Round and round. Okay.
Round
And
and
so
round.
what are you doing there? Like, are they, when you go to learn more, then where do they
Yeah,
go?
they learn more. Okay, so then it takes them through to our funnel. So I can show that to you if that's okay. Let's have a look. Which
Oh.
one?
Sorry, I thought you were talking about the OFA banner.
Oh no, the other phone. Okay, cool. So here we go. So we should be able to open a new window. Let's go. This is our funnel.
Okay, so
So
hold up. A sweet realization. So,
yeah.
okay, so first off is you've wiped away congruency. There's zero congruency.
Okay.
You just showed me cupcakes and now we're seeing Zerker.
Yes. Let me show you what happens because we're doing a split test on this. So
Okay, let me see the other thing you got.
the other one because I'm hearing you on that one. Let me just take you to here we
Slightly
go.
less.
Here's the cupcakes. Here we go. This is congruent now. This one. Cupcakes. What do you think?
So scroll up though. So the sweet revolution Zert guilt-free baking is here. Again, zero. I don't know if there's congruency. So here's what I think where you're losing it
Yo.
is they're seeing it from me in food. My
Mhm.
wife specifically, right now, she's looking for recipes. She's looking for what's the next like big holiday treat, right? You just showed
Yeah.
me a video of like some really cool cupcakes, right? So when I click on that learn more, I want the recipe. I
Okay.
want the recipe. So
Yes.
your lead, this page right here should be like, have you ever gone to I don't know, look up real quick, like Google Christmas gingerbread martini.
Right. Okay.
That's Dante's favorite drink. If you guys want to know, mine's an espresso martini. Dante, for some reason, loves the gingerbreads. Gives me goosebumps. All right, boom. First one on the left.
This one?
So, yep, click that.
Cool.
Click accept. Mimic this page right here.
Okay.
Do what this page is doing. Okay. So it's at the top, gingerbread martini, right? So you just said, you earlier said like whatever the cupcake is called, that needs to be the title, that cupcake. Okay.
Awesome. Yep.
And then you're going to say, we don't want to know about Zerk yet. The Zerk is the ingredient they have to purchase. They got to opt in though. They got to opt in for the recipe.
Yeah,
So
we've got that going on right here, Trey. Just so sorry to interrupt you, but we actually have that going on because we have this other campaign over here that's been going for some time, and this one is actually exactly what you've just said. So it takes them
let me see it.
Can I see
this one is live.
This is live. Yeah, I'm just trying to see where it is. Can I this one? Oh my God, I hate this ad manager so much. Is it performance?
I just hate Facebook, so we're all on the line here.
Anyway, it's exactly the same video and it takes them to a lead. Like if you want the recipe, you put your email in and then it takes them to a funnel. Let me show you, which is performing quite well. Email address. This one, we've collected about 3,000 emails directly from Facebook lead ad. So we've got them in our lead, in our funnel for the newsletter. So we're giving them a newsletter every week. This is all over our social media. So this is the recipe.
Yeah, let me see it.
Yeah. This is for people downloading our app. Nothing to do with the Zucker, but this is our app and the scrummy cupcake recipe.
I would lead with the cupcake recipe and then sub-lead with the community. So
could put this on the back and this one on the front.
Well, even your headline, like join our sweet liberation community. I don't know what that is yet. I'm all just here for the cupcake recipe, right?
Excellent.
So enter your info below, or, I would like, what's the end result, right? Like surprise guests with this sugar-free scrummy cupcake. Download the recipe below.
Excellent.
I want to get the recipe, right? And you want to say download the recipe.
Okay, perfect.
Then you're going to take them, once they put in their information, then what we want to do is the next page needs to be the recipe itself, all the ingredient, like an ingredient list, and then a link to the special ingredient, the secret ingredient. And that's how the ad should lead is, hey, build this beautiful, scrummy, delicious cupcake. It has everything that your pantry already has, plus one secret ingredient most people don't know about. And it's not even in retail stores or something like that. They download the recipe. In the recipe, you have the that link and then that ingredient leads to your sales page, which you already have built.
Okay. All right.
And then all your email follow-ups.
Yep.
The follow-up is the recipe. So, hey, congratulations. Here's the recipe. You download it here. Then inside that email, you got one link that exits the email, which is
Yeah.
the Zerka, if I'm saying that right.
Zucker, yeah, exactly. Here's our leads sugar-free recipe. So we've got the same video. Cupcakes.
Sugar-free cupcake. Download the recipe now. Make sure
Yeah.
the image is on the left. I would do that scrummy, delicious image of the girl that you had
Yeah.
on one of the ads. I think that's a great image. On the right,
Yeah.
download the recipe today. Plus,
Yeah.
receive a 60% discount on the special ingredient that makes it sugar-free.
Excellent.
Something like that. So it's all about download, all about what they want, congruency. And then basically they're going to look at all the ingredients and you're going to be like, hey, here's the special ingredient to make it sugar-free, guilt-free.
Brilliant. So just cupcakes all the way, basically.
Yeah, that's what they want, right?
That is
And
what they
then
want. Correct.
what I would do is all your email follow-up is all about the ingredient.
Excellent.
Hey, we sent you the recipe yesterday. I noticed that you didn't grab the secret ingredient. Here's the secret ingredient. Here's all the benefits. And then maybe the next day is a Q&A. Hey, we've received tons of messages of people asking different questions like, what temperature do you bake it at? Is it healthy? Is it European? Does it have dyes in it? You know, all the questions that you get from the community, answer those, and then be like, grab it here. Underneath each answer, grab it here, and the link over to it.
Amazing. That's amazing. That's perfect. We're going to do that, and we implement. Dante knows us very well. Whatever we're told by Russell and everybody, it's done. So consider it done. It's brilliant. Just, would you mind just having one quick look at the stats that we've got so far, and just telling us once we've made these adjustments and optimizations, whether you think overall statistically it's looking like reasonably healthy for us to put a little bit more ad spend on it.
Well, the biggest question is it making money?
It is making money. We spent £300 on ads and we have made £600 worth of sales. So it's doing quite well.
Fantastic. And do you have a follow-up automation coming back and selling it?
We do have all of the abandoned cart, all the things, and they're in our newsletter. So they're in our newsletter. We're
great
content every week. So they're in our community regardless. They can't get out. It's
fantastic. I love it. And so how many sales have you made so far?
On this one, we have only made, let's have a little look. It says 20, we've actually had 25 orders. And
25? And you say only, I think that's great.
£652.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Only. What are you talking about? Only. Like, that's great. It's fantastic. 95 opt-ins, a unique visitor. Okay, cool.
Here we go. This is for the last week. Let's see, for the last 30 days. Okay.
Yeah. I think the cupcake recipe is going to get you like 10 cent to 15 cent leads.
Great.
That's going to reduce by, let's just say half. Let's say you're going for $1 to 50 cents a lead for the download, right? And then I would also, another ad you could try is lead forms. So just kind of Google or YouTube lead forms, and that's the download recipe. And then you got the lead, and then you lead them into the recipe book or the recipe outline, which would be fantastic.
Amazing. So I think Dante had a quick look at this when I sent him a little Loom video, and that's why we kind of wanted to jump on with you. So these are our stats in terms of the front end, and it's like just under 5% conversion there. So if we optimize this with the cupcake, as you say, it should hopefully blow up. What do you think? I
think it's going to be great. I think you started correctly, which what I would have done. And so to make sales the way it is right now is a really, really good sign that there's actually life there without even giving them the recipe yet. So once we put the congruency through, it should light fire. Don't turn off the ads. Don't turn off what's working. Like, you're already making money. This is already working. So keep doing that. Keep the ads going. Keep increasing ad spend until, it doesn't become profitable. But in the background, do what I said. And so that you have a control here. This is what's called a control. You know it works. You know it makes money. Now, let's see if Crazy Trey's ideas will make you even more money, right? So you're already making money over here. Let's keep that rolling going. Like, don't stop anything. Go over here and make Trey's funnel of what I just said. Push that through. Push new ads to that. New campaigns. And then compare the two. And if yours is still winning, you still have a control. Mine was a variable, right? It's a variable test. Amazing. If mine wins, then now I am the control and everything else is a variable. So you always grab the best performing asset, which is then called your control, that always stays in put. And then you have variables that you change and optimize throughout that you split test to see if you can always beat the control. That is always the name of the game. So in here, one thing that I would also be looking at, which I've done on other calls, is look at where the conversions are coming from. Are the conversions coming from mobile or are they coming from desktop? Like, where are people buying it from? And if it's mobile, then we need to make sure your funnel is mobile optimized. If it's desktop, we need to make sure it's desktop optimized. So two very important factors there. Once you understand if it's mobile or desktop, then we get to see which one is converting higher. Once you see which one is leading the race, then you go make the other one better. Because if mobile is, let's say, performing at 5% and desktop is performing at 10%, then that tells us mobile has issues where it could produce 10% because we see that on desktop, but it's not. So we're going to make changes.
Amazing. Oh my God, we're so excited. What do you think?
Fantastic.
Would you like some cupcakes, Trey?
We can send you some.
You've got to say yes to a cupcake. We'll send you some.
All the way, wait, we're from England?
No, we'll send you the recipe.
Send me the recipe. There you go.
Yeah, I tell you what, we've got lots of people joining because it's like organic, plant-based, natural. The kids love it. Doesn't taste yucky.
Yep.
Amazing. Amazing. Thank you so much. That's a brilliant. Thank you for your help.
I'm assuming you guys know what the UK app is. I just said that out loud.
UK.
Do you know what the UK app does? It's a free downloadable app. In America, we put chemicals in our food. We put dyes, like red dyes, things that you can't pronounce, into our foods. The ingredient list is absurd. What the UK app does is it's European based, meaning we follow the European logistics around food. The country pays for your health insurance. If I know I'm going to pay for someone's body, then I want to make sure that body is clean. Because if they're eating junk, then they're going to be junk and it's going to cost me a lot of money. So if I'm paying that bill, I want to make sure we're eating healthy and clean. The United States, it's the opposite. We pay for our own healthcare, so the United States doesn't care. The government doesn't care what we eat. So that's why it's all packed with chemicals to make it taste good, and make it, addicting and things like that. Yuka app came out and said, hey, if you want to see and find foods that are like European, which doesn't have dyes, chemicals, things like this, go scan the back of everything you eat, and we'll tell you if it has hazardous materials, if it's good, if it scans well, if it scans bad. And that's how we eat. Like, my wife goes to the grocery store and everything she puts in the cart is scanned. It is literally toll booth through that Yuka app to make sure it's 100% green. Anything red, she puts back on the shelf. Even like our Kellogg's here has different chemicals in it than your Kellogg's. Your Kellogg's ingredients has no dyes, it has no chemicals, has no preservatives, nothing. So Kellogg's knows how to make the cereal the right way. But instead, they make us in the United States eat the bad ones. But they still want to have business, so they make the good one that European standards are okay with and send it over to Europe. So they already have the ingredients list. They already have the manufacturing in place, but they don't care.
Oh my
So
God.
that is the UK app. You should do some studies on that.
I will do some studies on that's an absolute truth bomb right there,
Thank you.
because we're organic. So if you think our UK normal standards are high, organic is the highest standard of food safety in the country, like higher than everything else. And so we are organic. So it's as safe as you can get.
It's a rabbit hole for sure. Even the meats that are coming out that say organic don't really have to be organic. It's freaking crazy what they're passing. They were passing through, and it might have been passed before, but it was where they can put in, let's say, the COVID vaccine shots into our meat, and they don't have to label that on the packaging. So it could have COVID vaccines in it. You could be eating that meat, have no idea. So basically, people started going straight to farms in the last couple of months because of that. So it's a crazy rabbit hole. You should check it out. But Yuka app is pretty much the primary app that we use to make sure that's been gone through. So anyways, that's my soapbox for my wife on food.
So thank you so much. We really send you lots of love and appreciation, and we'll send you some zucca. And some
there you go. Send it on over.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
And I have a couple recommendations for you guys as well. Let's talk about this a little. I think there's still some more learning experience. Number one, once you guys have that cupcake ad working, I want you to then go find the 10 most popular holiday treats or the 5 most popular holiday treats and do the same thing. You got an ad with cupcakes, but how about brownies? How about smoothies? How about cakes? How about how to make your own gingerbread with Zucker, right? Once you prove that framework of what's working, Make more of it, more of the same. Moss. It works in our ads just like it works in our upsells. And now you have 5 or 6 ads running the same recipe framework, all pumping people to the newsletter, all pumping people to the order form to buy the Zucker. Beautiful.
Yeah.
And really lock in on that Christmas time noise, right? It's Christmas, it's holiday, it's Thanksgiving coming up. What sort of Thanksgiving treats can we make that people can have on their table that every single person can eat because they have organic sugars in there and not all the nonsense? Bingo. Let's ride that wave, baby. You guys are doing perfect with that.
The chocolate chef. So what? Here he is. First guy on. Looks like people are copying him. Just making sure it's him. So I don't know if this is his correct channel. I think he would have a lot more, but you can look up @Sweets Certified, and that has all his videos anyway. So I'm thinking they're ripped, but I think it'd be really cool to do something like he's doing, where you in your area look up like a Michelin chef or like a primary chef, and you just contract with them, or maybe pay them a little money to say, hey, can you create 5 recipes at your restaurant, where it's all Thanksgiving desserts, or it's all like Dante was saying, maybe you go to like I don't know what they might be called, but like a Michelin bartender. So a high-end bartender, just say, hey, can you make me 5 drinks using our sugar? And then I want them to look like this, like the gingerbread one, or like, have you seen there's a candy, like a cotton candy. If you just Google top 50 martini drinks, Christmas martini drinks, you'll get ideas of like what the picture should look like. But like, hey, we want a drink that's very presentable, looks extremely tasty, but sugar-free and tastes great. And so then you do photos there at the bar, or kind of do a little photo shoot, little video shoot, and then those are going to become your ads. Those are the ads to download the 5 recipes that you had. And I would even talk about it. I would say, hey, we hired a high-end bartender to take our sugar, Zucker, and put it into 5 holiday treat drinks. And he did it. Here they are. And here's the names. Like, maybe have ChatGPT or Napoleon put the names on the drinks and make it a lot of fun, make it very Christmas, make it very festive. And then from there, it's like, here, you can have these drinks. Just download. We got the free download, free recipe book for you. People are going to download like that thing like crazy. And then first page is, oh, by the way, don't forget the secret ingredient, Zucker. Here's a QR code that you scan with your phone that leads to the funnel. Right. So everything leads into your sugar funnel that gets them to download it and make sure it's there. Make sure it arrives before the holidays. Make sure it arrives before the party.
Amazing. Somebody asked in the chat whether it's like stevia.
No. Stay away from
Don't
stevia.
talk to us about stevia. It just has a very bad aftertaste, people. That's what we think anyway. That's just our preference. But ours does not have any aftertaste. It is like fairy dust, for real.
Speaking of the chat, I think it was Tootie. I couldn't quite see, but somebody just had a great idea on, if you're going to make alcoholic drinks, how about we also do the same thing for non-alcoholic drinks? Especially if you guys have a kind of health and wellness product. Many of your customers may not consume alcohol because it's poison for our body, regardless of how much we might like it, right? So if you're going to have alcohol, it's inverse thinking, right? If I'm going to have alcoholic drinks, have non-alcoholic, do the exact same framework. Now you're capturing the whole community.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I think like kid-friendly, non-alcoholic drinks would be super cool.
Amazing. All the little mocktails.
Mocktail.
There it is.
Yep.
That's amazing. I love the Michelin star chef thing. So I would definitely, within the network, there'll be a Michelin star chef.
I'm sure you have contacts.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Probably in your phone, be like, hey, Stacy, I need some help. Will you do something on the side on Saturday? I'll bring over some sugar. We'll bring some cameras. We'll have a lot of fun, and you'll become famous.
That would be amazing.
Perfect.
And then here's the headline. We spent copious amounts of money creating these never before seen drinks so you can have the greatest Christmas ever. Grab them today. Yeah, we spent copious amounts of money with a Michelin star chef to create never before seen holiday gifts. Grab them today.
That's amazing.
Tried and tested, yummy recipes.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Love it.
Hey, and do me a favor, gang. I have one more thing I want to share with everybody here. Can you just share your screen again? Here's a simple metric for everybody to see, like, is this working? I know, especially in the beginning when we first start doing the thing, Facebook gets confusing and we're like, oh, well, I'm not sure. I don't know if this is working or not. So let's go to your stats for that funnel, please, Nabila.
Oh, yeah, sure. That's
perfect.
this one?
Beautiful. I just love this stats view. It's the classic stats view, super simple. And take a
Oh,
look
that's great.
at your average cart value. Here's an unbelievably simple metric for everybody to follow. As long as my ACV is higher than my CTA, I'm winning. So what that means in real people terms, as long as my average cart value is higher than my cost to acquire, I'm winning. If it costs you, do you guys know what it costs for you to get a buyer in your funnel?
Yeah, about £7.
And look at your average cart value, $32, 7, 14, 21, 28. So you're at 4x. You're 4x winning right now. Your average cart value is $32. Your cost to acquire, CTA, is $7. Profit, winning, great job.
I love it. Thank you so much.
100%. 100%.
Thank you. Thank you.
Amazing job, guys.
Happy now.
So
We're super
good.
happy.
I love it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that was fantastic. And I just want to point out really quick, they just did the thing, gang. They just did the thing. Fears of rejection, I think a lot of times is what it comes down to. Maybe I'm just speaking right now to the person that has their funnel built. It's ready to roll. If you sent it to somebody and they spent money, it could collect that money, but we haven't launched it yet. I remember when I was in those shoes and I was not launching my funnels that I worked so hard on. I was keeping them behind closed doors in the garage. Gang, if there's a time to launch, the time is now. Fear of rejection is gone, right? Don't live your life that way. Launch that bad boy, get it out in front of your customers and let them buy. Let them do the thing. Great job, gang. I'm really proud of you. Hey, anybody else? Does anybody else have success? Anybody else have sales that they would like to talk about? If you do, let's keep this as a success session. I know we have tons of questions and I'm going to be able to stay back a little bit later today to answer some of those questions, but we got to go, gang. 2/3 of God's name is go. So just go. And I'll make it a little more, right? I'll make it a little more. Go do. Go do the thing. That's all we have to do. So if anybody else has success, any stats, any sales that we can look at, let's take a look at your funnel. Let's take a look at your systems. If you have that, please just put a 1 in the chat. Boom, Danny, my man, come on up. Let's talk about it.
Okay, I sold some this week, some of these online gift cards for my bowling center.
Bingo.
I got a great question for you, Danny.
Okay.
On gift cards, if you sell 100 gift cards, how many gift cards are actually used?
It depends. I don't know what the breakage rate is. It might be 30% maybe, but especially if they give them away as gifts.
30% are used?
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible.
But
like that's a real, and I think you're pretty much spot on, because we do some pretty cool stuff with us on our end, where when someone calls for a refund, instead of giving them a refund, we give them a gift card.
okay.
And we give them double. So if they spend $100 with us, we give them a $200 gift card.
Well, the unique thing about these cards, I branded them or called them the Super Saver card just to call it something different. And then if they come in and use them, they can't use them for food or drinks, which is kind of weird, but we get some in at a discount for bowling only because there's a cost associated with the food and drinks. So that may be the reason why they're not selling as much. But I sent out an email on Friday to my list and we got like $600 in sales, which was just 4 of these on this curve here. You can see on my screen.
That's cool.
But as I've done the Facebook ads.
Can we just look at these stats here, please, gang? Can we talk about the V curve? Look at the sales. Let me get my annotation tool out here. Look at the sales. We have the number 3 associated to a 3-pack. We can see up top here, we have 4 sales. 3 of those sales came right here on a 3-pack running V curve. Where's that final sale? Oh yeah, down here on a 10-pack. V curve, baby.
Sold the 10-pack.
How many?
That's incredible. That's $500.
Bingo, right there. Do me a favor, gang. If you're in the chat, put a 1 in the chat if you're the person that said, I don't know why people would buy 10 of my product. Just put a 1 in the chat, just so I can keep track and keep a pulse on everybody here. Because there's our proof. The proof is in the pudding. There's a purchase of 10. It's the anchor.
Works every time. And you know what I say, Danny?
What's that?
If they buy 10, they'll buy 20.
I do have some situations here that we touched on yesterday, which I'm having difficulty with, which is the cart abandonment tagging workflow follow-up sequence. I don't even think I have it set up on my site at all. So there's people, I did the recordings, the clarity, and viewed some of them this morning, and they look to be looking on there, but they're clicking like crazy looking for the price. And the only way they can see the price is if they enter their name and email in there. And a lot of them aren't doing that because they're like, I don't want to, they feel like that might cause them to buy or something. I think they're scared to enter their name and email in there. Should I put the price on the page at all?
You have your control. So this is your control, right? So you have you're earning 32 cents a click right now. So every time you get a click to that page, you made 32 cents. So from there is I'd put the price on there and see if it goes to anything above 32 cents. If it does, you're winning. If it doesn't, go back to the control.
The only way they read through all this stuff on my page and then
a special offer. Yeah, so maybe under the special offer, put the page or put the price.
Put the price up here possibly, because
I put it under the headline where it says special offer. I'd put it as a subheadline of that.
Okay.
The 20% discount. So every time, guys, when you are selling in your funnels, all your images of your products should be units of 3. That's just a way to psychologically kind of micro step them into 3. So on that page earlier, right, in the page before this, when you had your editorial, what I would like to see on there, so you don't show the card.
There it is.
There you go. So what I would do is that hand right there, put that hand and make sure there's 3 of them in there.
Okay.
So have 3 cards in that hand. And that should be your hand, by the way. As you can tell, the thumb isn't over the card. So I would just go take a quick photo with your iPhone of you holding that card out there and just have 3 of them in the hand.
Okay.
Just something simple as that will make massive changes on how many people order or how many products people order.
And should I put the price anywhere on there, or?
I would get them to the next page for price. Let's get them to micro commit to the next page, micro commit to the next page.
So they go here, and then of course the price will be there.
Yep. Absolutely.
When they hit next, it shows the prices here.
Yeah, it's great. I'd like to see that. Discount. So the number 1 needs to be apply for discount, not discount.
Okay.
And then the quantity is correct.
Okay.
And then what's the button say when you go back?
Let's see.
You just hit that go back underneath the green button there.
Where are we? Oh,
under the green button where it says number 1, discount, apply for 20% off. Dante just circled it for us. There we go. So see how it says next? No one knows what next means.
Okay.
So that needs to say yes, exclamation point, apply discount. Also, your colors are changed. Make sure the green is on the left side as it's selected, and then 2, because it looks like 2 is selected at this point. Make sure the green is on the left.
Okay.
And then are these digital downloads?
No, they're real cards. That's the other thing. They're just these cards, and I'm.
Oh yeah, see there you go. You already got them. Where do you collect their address? Is that on the next page?
Well, the reason why it's not showing here, I guess, is because I'm a returning customer. It recognizes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So then you hit. So then it's going to say yes, apply discount.
Well, it is on the next page.
Oh, it's on the next page. Okay, so then what's it say at the bottom? Is so select quantity. That doesn't make sense either. So it needs to say complete payment.
Okay.
They already selected the quantity above, so now they're going to be confused. Like I just did select quantity. How do I? What? People do not understand math whatsoever. So where you got the yellow background where it says 3-pack, $50 Sutherland Super Saver cards, $33 each. After the word cards, you need to put $99.
Okay. All right.
I think $150 sounds a lot better than $50. So 3-pack, 150 Sutherland Super Saver card value. So like I'd like to get that to 150.
Well, if it says 3, it makes it look like they're getting $350 cards, though. I'm worried about that.
So 3-pack, parentheses, $150 value.
Okay. Yeah.
And I don't even need, you don't need even to say, so see how you've repeated Sutherland Super Saver cards on every single product?
Right.
So where it says select product, well, they're all the same product. So replace select product with Sutherland Super Saver cards. So you got one card, $50, two pack. And then you did one, and then you did parentheses one. So that's really confusing. So I would do 1X, $50, 2X, $100, 3X, $150.
Okay.
And for one, where you said one is $50, you said $40 each. Well, they're only getting one, so there is no each. It's just $40. See how that could be confusing? Also, they're even numbers. So there's no reason to have 0.00. So you can remove the 0.00 and just put a /EA. So it should say like $40 /EA for the price.
Okay.
Because there's no change. So there's no reason to show 0 zeros, because if you just put $40 /EA, they know it's $40.
Okay.
Like, it's very, very busy. So what I'm doing is I'm making it less busy, clean, and easy to understand.
So take off the word Southland Super Saver cards and just put cards.
Just one $50 card, two $50 cards with an S, three, one, $150. Like I would put value, maybe like one card. That's what I would do. One card, parentheses, $50. Then for the two, I put 2X cards, parentheses, $100. On three, I put 3X cards, parentheses, $150.
Okay.
That way it shrinks it up, makes it look nice. It's easy to understand. People can click it and off we go.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's been very helpful. Anything else I need to do on here?
I think it looks good. Why don't you do a right click inspect on me on this real quick?
Right click inspect. What's that mean?
So right click your mouse,
I'm on a Mac.
right click on your Mac. How would you right click? Like just do like a right, like you'd right click. Like on your pad, it should be like the bottom lower corner.
Okay. It's just
Control click.
Right.
Oh, control
There-
click. Okay, there we go. Control click.
There you go. Someone's way better at Mac than I am. At the bottom, it says inspect. And then Dante, do you want to show him where that mobile feature is? I think I got it. Here we go. So up here, click that button.
Right there.
Yeah, right there. All right, there we go. Okay, so that looks good. All right, so we got the 3 cards, special offer, bada bing, bada boom, discount. So it's going to say select or apply for discount. Quantity, again, we're going to switch those green. See how it's on, it looks like highlighted. One is highlighted right now, but it's backwards.
Yeah.
So we're going to change that. That's a big change we need to do. And then look at all that text trying to fit in here on mobile. It's just a lot, right? Like, look at this thing. This thing is ridiculous.
Okay.
Let's just beam that down a little bit, make it more clean, make it more sense, easy to understand. They can see all the options on one screen and select which one they want, and off they go.
Okay.
I think that's going to create a lot cleaner.
Okay.
Don't you?
That sounds great.
Okay, cool.
All right.
And then you're going to put the price at the top, so that way they know. So I would say, when you buy 3, value of $150 for just $99 a day. That's the price I would put at the top.
When you say put the price on the top, should that be just for 1 card or 3 cards?
I would do 3 cards. We're
3.
always presenting 3, always 3. Like in our brain, no one buys 1, no one buys 2, everybody buys 3.
Okay.
Yep, you always sell 3. Your staff should sell 3. Your online store should sell 3. Everybody, we sell them 3. When someone says they want 1, you say we don't sell that. We sell 3.
Okay.
Now, if you want to get really fun, and we can do this. This is a good one too. Is you can do a buy 2 get 1 free. So you can make this $45. Will that work? You can make one $45, and then you can make this a buy 2 get 1 free. So when they buy 2 for $45, that's $90, but they get $150 in value. You could try that as well.
All
So
right.
then your headline is when you buy 2 today, you get one $50 card free. See, that sounds really good. Buy 2 gift cards, get 1 gift card free.
Rather than these other prices?
It's the same. It's pretty dang close to the same price. Are you charging shipping on these?
No, I'm just putting them in an envelope and mail.
Well, I'd be charging shipping. UPS isn't free. When's the last time you went to the post office and they said, Danny, you're such a great person. You own that nice bowling alley down the street. Today we're going to ship your packages for free.
I could add a $5 shipping charge, but
Absolutely. I would do like $5 or $4.99 packing or something. And then, because then that way on the buy two, get one free, you could do, like $8.95 or $7.95 shipping for 3 of them to go out. And then you're still getting that price that you're looking for, which is the 99. So that's kind of how you get, that's like, you just kind of skew the math a little bit, but the math still works out to what you're wanting it to be. So you still get $99, but in the eyes of the consumer, it looks like a hell of a deal. Because they're like, holy smokes, if I buy 2, I get a free $50 gift card. Like, that's insane. See how good that sounds?
Yeah.
Or you buy 1 for 40. Or would you like to buy 2 and get 1 free? I'll buy 2 and get 1 free. How much is that? Same price.
Oh, yeah, that sounds pretty good. Okay. Well, I got to digest that and figure out how to make all that work.
Well, you don't do much. You just change the title right here.
Okay.
Change the title there and then change the price here. Because as you saw earlier when we looked at your stats, no one bought 1.
Right.
So they're already not buying 1. So when we increase the price to 45, we're not going to lose any sales because we don't have any sales to lose. We're just going to increase the value here.
Okay. All right. All right. Sounds good. That's great.
Something you could also do if you want to get really clever is instead of saying most popular, you could say comes with a free pizza or comes with a free soft drink, since those are super cheap and very good margin. One of my good friends had a pizza store. He was going to close it down. I said, let me run some Facebook ads. I said, what's your most liked item with the highest margin? And it was cheese sticks out of the pizza place. So we did cheese stick coupons when they order an entree. Free is just free cheese stick coupons. Overnight, he had a line out the door. We turned his business around and he didn't have to go to business.
Well, that's good.
Just for free cheese sticks. Free cheese sticks saved his business. We were getting 10-cent leads. And then we put some code on it where when they printed it out, it had an expiration date. So they had to come use it by like within 5 days. Loaded the store. It was incredible.
That sounds great. Well, I'll tell you what.
You can do the same thing with your bowling alley, my friend. Free pizzas. Free pizza with a night bowl, right? Free hot dogs, free beer. Penny beers, right? Here's your penny beer with this ticket when you grab 1 hour bowling. I could create some damage to your bowling alley. You'd have to buy 2 max just to handle the transactions.
Well, we'll see. That sounds good. All right. Well, we've got a lot of league bowlers in here that bowl on the weekdays, and then we have these open play bowlers that this more or less applies to. So, well, if you're giving away some free food, anybody will use that, but I got to pay for it somehow.
We pay for it when they buy an hour of bowling.
Yeah. What's that? How much did they pay for it? Did you say?
No, it's just a manipulation of numbers.
Okay.
What do you sell at the you got nachos, you got hot dogs, you got pizza, you got drinks. What do you got?
Yeah, we got all that stuff. Pizza, burger.
What's your number one favorite food people like just die for, but it's your highest profit margin? You're like, man, I just love when people order this because we make so much money. Is it nachos and cheese?
Yeah, it's just low priced, but the money is probably in the pizza.
Okay, so there you go. So if the money's in the pizza and that's your highest profit margin, you give a free small pizza away. Free small pizza. And that's what I put right here is bonus free small pizza when you buy 3.
Yeah.
And then in your headline, you say buy 2, get 1 free. PS includes a free pizza, mofos. Get excited.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, holy smokes, Danny's giving away free pizzas at the bowling alley. But you got to buy 3. Like surge the sales.
We got free bowling pins. We got about 2,000 of those in the back. We try to give those away.
Yeah, who wants a bowling pin?
Yeah.
Like you got to give them the cheese. Like if you're trying to catch a mouse, you don't put Fruit Loops on the trap. You put peanut butter, put cheese, attract the mouse, give him what he wants, give the mouse what he wants and the doors will open.
That sounds good. I'd have to create some sort of a voucher system to where my people that are working here would know how to give away that pizza and not be giving them to their friends and saying, we got to have
it's a piece of paper on your confirmation page. They print it out, they bring it in.
Yeah.
And then when they bring it in, they sign it, they put it on a little stamp and then submit it to you with the receipt. And off you go. Maybe there's a name on it where they fill out the name, they fill out their email address. So you're collecting leads. Like, here's what you got to look at. It's going to cost you a free pizza. Like, how much does a pizza cost you?
$3.50, $4.
Okay, so $3. So when someone buys this, you're looking at the $3 tax. Like that's your tax to get someone to buy $99. Okay, $99 of gift cards, right? 30%, you're telling me 30% of the people are actually going to use the gift cards. So when you're selling $99 of gift cards, you're getting $300 in actual cash for $100 of actual made value that you're going to have to transact later. Right?
Yes.
So I collect $300 and you're telling me that's not worth giving away a free pizza to then put through the business $100 in actual overhead.
No, that sounds like a pretty good plan to me.
All right. So then we're going to give them 3 pizzas.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just messing with you. So just do 1 pizza. Do 1 pizza. Like people love pizza, get a free pizza. So buy 2, get 1 free plus a free pizza. Like you've just stacked the freaking like gift card of the century here. Because now they're like, I gotta buy 3. Because if I buy 2, I'm getting 1 for free. And Danny's throwing me a free pizza. Like Danny's the coolest kid on the block. You're gonna have the news channel 5 at your front door figuring out how you're staying in business. Little do they know, only 30% of the people take you up on the gift cards. So you're making 3 extra money on cost of labor, cost of product, cost of all the stuff. It's fantastic. Like every time someone comes to play your bowling league, the people that are at the front door is, hey, did you hear about our Christmas special? No, what's that? You get buy 2 gift cards, get 1 free, and we throw in a free pizza when you do so. You want that? It's $99. Like you should be knowing that. Like every time they sell that, you literally made 60% profit margins.
Yeah, that's great. I'm gonna play this recording back so my brain operates a little slower than yours does. I know you're real hyper and this stuff rolls out of you, but for me, I have to digest it, you see. It's
Dante
good
always
stuff.
has me on 2x speed. So I apologize. We will reduce down to 1x.
Okay.
Just a side effect. We can't help it.
It's just a side effect. Yeah, go digest it, play it many times, understand it, and then just come up with a plan. Figure out what it's going to be. Like we talked about a lot of different ways to angle the sale, right? But like you have a retail business, so you can use the things that what's working online and push them through the retail to your staff. And then, reward them. We used to do the same thing when I worked at Texas Roadhouse. We had it was gift card challenges. So you should be doing the same thing with your staff that we're doing here. Is, hey guys, we're going to have a holiday challenge inside the whole bowling alley. Here's what we're offering. We're going to offer everybody who walks through that front door, you're going to ask them, hey, did you hear about our gift card special? No. Cool. It's buy 2, get 1 free. It's $150 worth of bowling. It's $99. Plus, we're including a free pizza when you do it today. So we create urgency. We create value. Whoever sells the most gift cards wins $100 at the end of the 3 weeks. And you look at your profit margins, you're like, holy smokes, we sold $5,000, we sold $10,000, we sold $20,000 in gift cards. Maybe for December, you up it to $250 and say, all right, guys, December, we did great in November. I didn't know if it was going to work. It worked really great. So we're going to double down. We're going to go crazy in December. Here's what we're doing. And then we do a couple specials. We rack our brains around that. But just because it works online doesn't mean it won't work in retail. You get your staff excited to where they're like, dang, like, what would an extra $100 do for your staff? Or what would an extra $250 do for your staff? And maybe you set minimums. In order for you to get the winner to get first place, to get $100, we have to sell a minimum of 100 gift cards. That's $1 per gift card you sell. Now, if we sell 250 gift cards, the first prize will win $250 and second place will get $100. So now you're at $1.30 per gift card goes to the employee.
That's a good idea. I like it.
That's going to be an extra $20,000 easily to your bottom line for the bowling alley. And the cool part is that's 60% profit because 30% of the people that they sell those gift cards to are not going to use them.
Yeah.
Or sorry, other way around. 60% won't use them. 30%
I
won't.
have to get the exact average on what that is, but it's pretty high.
Gift cards are super big money makers.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have Facebook advertising. Your Facebook advertising is your employees. That's your overhead. Like make them be your little Facebook ads.
Okay. Well, that sounds like a great idea. I really appreciate the feedback.
Yeah, of course. Here for you.
All right. Okay.
Great question, Danny. As you asked about that, I saw multiple people that also had the same question about getting an abandoned cart workflow. So here's what I'm going to do, gang. I'm just going to make a video after this. I have to leave at like 1:30, but I'm going to make a video and have it in the Facebook group by 3 o'clock today. Show everybody at one time exactly how to do your abandoned cart. Sound good?
Beautiful.
That'd be nice.
Okay. Thanks for all your input, Trey. I really appreciate it.
Yes, sir. You got it.
Okay. And Dante as well. Thank you.
Always, Danny. Always. Whoa. That was gold. That was literally, that's the retail playbook right there. That was awesome, Trey. Love that, man.
Cool, bro. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you. I know you got a super busy day today. It's
Dude, today's crazy. We can push on and do, catch up next week, but up to you.
No, Trey, man, I know what your day looks like. I appreciate you even throwing that out there, but I will let you go. You've gone 8 minutes past and did an amazing hour with us. Thank you so much.
All right, cool. Appreciate it, everybody. Have a great day. Take this stuff, implement it, put me on 1x speed, and let's sell some sugar. Let's sell some sugar in November and December. Okay? Little sprinkle. All right.
That was awesome. Man, I love that guy. So good. Okay, I do have a couple more minutes, but I unfortunately have to get out of here at 1:30. We just have so much going on. So I see a couple hands going across the top here. Again, I am going to put in Facebook. I'm going to make you guys a video on exactly how to do your abandoned cart sequence. Sorry, nobody wants to stare at my nose. Let me see if I can get this set up. But let's go through the list. Let's get questions answered here from the hands that are up. Veer to Vendor, you're first. How can I help, sir?
Just wanted to ask the last time we spoke, that you said that you're going to talk to the text board about how to do that in the order form.
I'm sorry,
I shared.
I couldn't understand that. Could you repeat?
So yesterday I was asked you I had a different thing to put in the select quantity option in the order form.
Oh, yes, I remember talking about the different designs. Remind me, what's your question?
So you said you will talk to the text board and they will reach out to me. So I haven't heard.
Yes, I'm sorry, man. I just didn't have a chance to get over to that. Can you shoot me an email? And it'll be like 4 o'clock today until I have a chance, but I will get that done for you today. Do you know my email?
No, sir.
Cool. It's just my name, Dante at ClickFunnels.com. I'm going to put it in the chat for you right now. Cool. Dante at ClickFunnels.com. Shoot me an email just so I have a good way to remember this, but I'll get it to you today around 4 o'clock.
Okay, thank you.
Cool. You're more than welcome, man. Are there any other questions, Veer to Vendor?
No, not yet, but hopefully on the next week.
Cool. That sounds perfect. Looking forward to it. Okay, next is, yep, there we go. I'm going to try and pronounce it. Adebayi?
Adebiyi.
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 Great to see you.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, just 2 questions. I'm a new person. I've tried to stay in here most time, but I needed this. When you talk about the VCOP pricing, what I've listened to, how can one implement that if you are not wanting to keep the stock and you just want to? How is it possible to do that? Because I was trying to do the math and it doesn't seem to work for me if I have to do that. That's number one of the questions.
You're saying that the V curve doesn't seem to work for you?
Yeah, if you don't have to keep, if you want to not keep the stock yourself, perfect if you are keeping the stock, but how do one do it if you are not keeping the stock yourself?
Oh,
you want to direct
you're not keeping, so you don't have your own inventory is what you're saying.
No, I don't. Yeah.
Cool. From there, what we would do is we would do drop shipping. I would recommend ZenDrop as a drop shipper. They have a really great platform and they're connected right to ClickFunnels. So that's what people do. And here's the real roadmap for this is you're going to use ZenDrop to, do you have a product in mind already that you're going to sell?
Yes, I do, but I haven't done anything with the funnel at all. Honestly speaking, I'm trying to learn and understand how to put it, correctly. That's why it's taking me this one. But once you said ZenDrop now, maybe perhaps I'll look at it.
Sure. Well, let me ask you this then. Have you sold this product? Have you tried to sell this product at all yet?
No, not yet.
Not okay. Yet. So glad we're talking. Here's what I want you to do then. I want you to use ZenDrop as your drop shipping platform and literally use ZenDrop for what they are meant to be. You don't know yet if your product is going to sell. you don't know yet if the people want to buy it. So before we go spend thousands of dollars on inventory and doing all of that, I want you to just drop ship it using ZenDrop. With ZenDrop, you only pay when you're selling. So make the funnel, sell the product. If nobody buys and there's no real need or fire behind that product, cool beans, move on to the next one. But if they do start buying and now it's like, oh, wow, people do want to buy this product. Oh, this is a viable product. Well, now we can think about buying inventory and putting it in a warehouse, but that comes down the line. For now, we need to find our winning products that we know we can sell. Use ZenDrop in that case. Does that make sense?
Now, the second question I would like to ask is this. You discussed yesterday about starting a community within the ClickFunnels.
Yes.
I wanted to know, how do you do that?
How do you build a community?
Yeah.
Great question. Let me show you. Community.
Yes.
So everybody has access to communities as they're in their ClickFunnels account. It's an app.
Yeah.
So in our account, we have up here in the top left what I like to call the core 4. These are the 4 things that you're going to use every single day, regardless of your business, whether you're an expert or an e-com, doesn't matter. Everybody uses these core 4. From there, we have a ton of great apps that are segmented. So all you have to do is click the plus button to go add an app. Go down here and find your community app. And once you do, it'll be added to the left-hand side. From there, it's as simple as going in and making your community. Here's the URL that you share with your customers. You can go make your community, your groups, make your topics inside of those groups. You're very welcome. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for being here. Amanda's next. Hey, Amanda.
Hey, Dante. How are you?
Living the dream. How about yourself?
Good, good. I'm going to make this as quick as possible. I have 2 really quick questions. So I made a new funnel that I'm about to launch today. My question is, can I just share my screen really quick?
Yep. Let me get you set up and you're good.
So on the second page where you're supposed to like have the, how do I do this? Where you're supposed to have like, you just click a button and it automatically goes to their cart, like the information already entered.
Yep.
For some reason, my second page, the OTO page, is making it fill out all the credit card information again.
Oh, we can make a really simple fix for this, Amanda, once it loads up here.
Okay.
I think I know exactly what's happening. Okay, let's go to your order form, please. No, right here on your OTO page, you're perfect. But you have an order form on this page, correct?
Yes. That's
there
right here.
Nice. Go ahead and click your order form. Bingo. And there it is, top our checkout preview. We can see it's on a guest checkout. Yes, absolutely. So it's on a guest checkout, and that's why people have to refill in the order form. Click that drop down for me, please.
Okay.
OTO, one-time offer. There it is. Rocking and rolling.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay,
Bingo.
and then can I ask one more really quick question?
Yes,
so I
please
thought
do.
about the ZenDrop. I downloaded that as far as like doing an order bump of like another cleavage device.
Sure.
So when I tried to enter the price, because it was like $4 for the price, $6 for shipping, it's automatically giving me another price, I guess, on their end. Is that what you have to charge per person? Like, do they make the numbers?
Well, you can charge whatever you want. That number ZenDrop gives you is what you have to pay them every time the product is purchased for them to package and ship that product. So if they're giving you like $9, you might sell for 14 or 18 or 27.
No, I understand that. But when I did a test run on the product, it was trying to charge $35, even though on ZenDrop, it was coming in at like with the shipping, it was coming in at $9.
So you're saying ZenDrop was trying to charge you 35 in the test?
In the test, yeah. And when I put the price that I wanted to charge in the where the products are, it wasn't changing. It was still coming in at 35.
Oh, interesting. So that I'd have to have you get with ZenDrop support for. I just don't have access to any of their systems. But the pricing is probably just incorrect. They'll get it fixed up, rocking and rolling.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Sorry, I didn't want to take too much time. Appreciate it.
No, you're great, Amanda, and I'll be interested to talk about your bump products a little bit in the future.
Okay, awesome.
Cool.
Thank
Great
you.
job. All right, Anastasia's next. Hey, Anastasia.
Hi, Dante. First, I really wanted to thank you for answering my email yesterday. You made my day. Thank you.
You're welcome, and thank you for the patience. I'm trying, I promise.
It's okay, perfect. Like you got me going. So that's perfect. I have tons of questions. I'll leave them for next week, but two I'm really wondering about. If I publish my funnel and then I send it in emails and then I unpublish it, do some changes to it, those people who will open emails, will they see original one, or every time they open the link, they will see new updated funnel?
What a great question.
Thank you.
Let me show you exactly how this works. So we're going to hop over to a funnel, and let's just go into this one. So here is my funnel URL right here. And this is the URL that you send customers in your email. So then you go in and edit this page or whatever page. They will, to answer your question specifically, they will see the current version of your funnel, whatever the live current version is, because you're still sending them to the same URL. So even if they click it 2 weeks later, they're going to see whatever that current version that you have is. If you wanted to make the link in your email obsolete, so if they click it, it never goes to an actual funnel, you could change the page path. And that would mean like the link you sent them is this, but then I changed this and now it's an entirely new link. But to be clear, when you send them this URL and then you take your funnel and you turn it off test mode, right? They will see the current version of whatever you've done.
Okay, perfect. I love that.
Correct.
Okay, and so if I have a few products, do I have to have different domain for each product?
That's a great question, and it's really going to depend. It's really going to typically, yes, Anastasia, just to be honest, typically, yes, we're going to have a specific domain for each one of our products, because the typical advertising failure that people have is they just make a storefront. So they have one domain and that hosts their store. They run ads to a storefront, but storefronts don't convert great because they're based on customers making decisions and customers choosing what product they want to buy. So if you buy a domain for each of your products, like buy a domain for each product that you want to run ads to. So now in your ad, the ad is on that domain. You're talking about that specific product. They click on your ad and they're taken to that domain's funnel where you're talking again about that product. It's great for congruency, like Trey was talking about today.
And if I have the same product, can I, let's say we talked about ornaments, right? And ornaments can be, let's say, a family of 3 people or 4 people or 5 people. Can I take my very first funnel I made and clone it exactly the same and only maybe change some pictures in it, so I don't have to rebuild funnel every single time? Is it possible to clone it in like with all the text and pictures?
Oh yeah, big time. And that's absolutely what I recommend you and everybody else do. Once we prove the concept, once we have a funnel that's converting, you can use that same funnel, that same design over and over and over again. Just plug in new images, change up your copy for the new product. So to do this is very simple. Go to the funnel itself that you would like to clone. Go to the funnel settings in the top right. Then we're going to scroll down and we have a little button here in the bottom left to duplicate the funnel. This will make an exact clone of every single step inside of your funnel and what you have on each step. It's an exact clone. So now you can plug and play.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You got it. Any other questions, Anastasia?
Thank you.
Cool. You got it. Great questions. Okay. Next up is Victoria. Hey, Victoria.
Hiya. Sorry, my question is just a funnel, but it's not for an e-commerce product. Do you want me to wait or send you an email? I don't want to take.
Oh, great. Thank you for that, Victoria. I do have to stick to e-commerce in these Tuesday sessions.
Don't worry.
If I'm not mistaken, we're already talking in Facebook, correct? We're talking about your thread on how to go live.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. That was really useful.
Cool. Love to hear that. If you want, Victoria, I'm happy to answer this. Just go back to that thread, ask the new question, and make sure to tag me by name so I'm sure to see it.
Okay. Can I, because this is a separate question, so can I put the link to the funnel on there so you can have a look at it?
I'm 99.9% sure, yes. I think we changed up everything so you can share links in Facebook now just for this purpose.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Cheers. Thanks. Bye.
Pleasure, Victoria. Okay, Renee is next. Hey, Renee.
Hi, Dante. I have a question. My son he started a car rental, so he has a small fleet of vehicles, and he's interested in doing a funnel on the dash cams because they're big here in New York because people drive crazy. I just don't know what brand of dash cam and where would I source that from? Do you have any that will be a good camera? Because I wanted to start helping him do a funnel because he's been following me with my expert. And he was like, the dash cam will be good at what he's doing. And now Christmas is coming up and it's becoming a big thing up here in New York where people are trying to do this scamming thing with trying to get more accidents, and a lot of people are now doing dash cams. So I was like, that'll be a good thing to start with if you want to do a e-commerce item.
I couldn't agree more. Dash cams are the buzz all around America from everything I've seen, every single state. And it's a lot of reasons, like you said, for insurance. People are trying to just go jump on your parked car and say that you broke their back. Right? But nope, sorry, got a dash cam. Love that. Dash cams are popping right now. So first, how do I find what kind of product, how do I find what brand I should use? I'd love to see you go to some dash cam Facebook pages and ask what their favorite brands of dash cams are. Go right to your customers. Go ask them what their brands are. Get a top 3, and then you can go from there. Having said that, I would also leverage Zendrop in this scenario too. Just use Zendrop, drop ship them, make your first couple sales, make sure that there's actual life behind that product. Then you can worry about ordering inventory. Then you can put it into a 3PL, a third-party logistics, like Trey shows us in the training. And now you can have ShipZoom shipping out your dash cams for you. But before you have to make all that investment, I would just literally go survey my customers, go to the places and spaces that they're congregated. You can find tons and tons of YouTube videos. For instance, I know there's a lot of people that do YouTube videos about police interactions with people. And they make these YouTube videos about police interactions. And that YouTube video is a front end for them to sell their dash cams to make sure that everybody always has their interactions recorded and are protected. So I would go find those YouTube channels that are doing police interactions, and I would go see what dash cams they're selling. Boom, that right there lets you know you can find the top 3 brands that people are selling, and you can also see the entire marketing strategies they have to sell those dash cams. Does that make sense?
I think that the dash cam will be a good product to start with.
Dash cams are selling like crazy. You don't even, I would rarely do this, but in the case of dash cams, you don't even have to try and validate that product. They're selling like absolute hotcakes, as well as home security systems. The simple ones that just screw into your light socket and don't require you drilling holes in your house. Those are also selling like wildfire. And you can probably sell those 2 things together as packages or use one as an upsell for the other. But you can find those products in Zendrop right now, and you can start selling right now.
Okay, so I would just go, it's just, because I've never been on Zendrop. So it's just Zendrop.com and they'll have a bunch of products and I could just choose one from Zendrop and then do the funnel off of?
That's exactly right, Renee. And we have a direct integration with Zendrop. So anytime you make a sale in your funnel, it just passes right over to Zendrop. Zendrop has your order. They package, ship, and fulfill to your customers.
And then with the pricing, it's just whatever Zendrop price is.
Zendrop is going to charge you for the product itself. And then they're going to charge you for services like the actual packaging and shipping of the dash cam. You get really great, you get like wholesale prices on products in Zendrop. That's one thing I really love about it. Zendrop could charge a lot more for their products than they are. They have really, really cheap pricing, fair pricing on the product itself. Let's say the dash cam that most people are selling for $97, you can get it through Zendrop for $12. So you get that dash cam for $12, and then Zendrop might charge you another $8 to package and ship. So your total cost is $20 to have Zendrop do everything. That's the product, the shipping, and the fulfillment. $20 cost to you. So then you want to go to your funnel and sell it for $40. $60, $97, right? You set the price on it you want to sell it on. So you can see the numbers up front with Zendrop as far as what they will charge you. And then you go make a funnel around it.
Okay. Got
Cool.
it.
It'll work for you,
All right.
Renee. I really like this idea. I think most, if not all, business owners can have a blend of e-com and expert in their business. So I really love seeing you do this. I would say actionable items, homework for you is number one, first and foremost, please start taking the e-com training. Trey's e-com training is the best e-com training I've seen in a really long time, probably ever. And he goes so in depth. It's 10 simple videos. I think the best use of your time.
I watched it. I watched all 10. So I did watch both. I will go back and watch it again, but I watched both of them.
Oh, amazing. So number one, just
yes.
Cool. So just hearing that, you probably were like kind of glance watching, if I had to guess, the first time because you focused on e-com. So number one, then let's go to Zendrop. Let's find your products. I just want you to know that it's real and it's there and it's viable. Once you found your products in Zendrop, I'd love to see you start watching a couple videos a day. Because now that you have a product in mind, everything Trey says will land differently. You'll learn so much more. You'll understand the frameworks of e-com. Then we can build that funnel, launch it, do the thing.
Okay. All right. See you on Friday, and I'll see what I'll do. I have my homework. When I'm still doing my expert. I'm still doing a lot of stuff on that, but I have some new questions with the other side. But thanks a lot. Thanks, everyone.
Love that. Looking forward to it.
Bye.
All right, let me see if I can get this video going without you guys staring up my nostrils. That's just gross, right? So anyway, like I said, I've been doing this whole thing outside on our little back patio. You guys have probably heard we have construction going on right there. So a little bit out of the norm, but it's an out of the norm kind of day. I really appreciate all of your patience and working with me as we go through this. That was an awesome session. Unfortunately, I have to go a little bit early. I have just so much else that we're doing. I'm going to be gone for like 2 hours, but then I'm back at it. So if anybody has questions, as always, gang, it's a pleasure of my life to be with you all. I love getting to do what I do here. So if anybody has questions, I do not want to leave you wanting. I want to get you your answers. I want you to progress. I want you to be coming up here, giving your dissertation on what you've done and on what you've learned and how you've had your first sales and how you've had your first success. There's nobody here that you see to the left and right of you. Nobody's special. I mean, you're all special, but nobody was born with anything different than anybody else. We all have the same brain. We all have the same skin. We all have the same blood. We're all the same exact people. If they can do it, you can do it. I really want you to know that. I want you to feel that in your soul, the power of I can do it, right? Like, I'm reminded of that because right now I'm sitting here having a live session, one of the largest sessions in ClickFunnels, the company. We have over 100 people in here, and I'm doing it with buzzing, dinging, banging all around, people yelling at each other. And somehow I was able to just keep focused on what you guys were saying and stay a part of the conversation. It's because I'm a funnel hacker. I believe in everything, every single step that I take. I can do the thing. I may not have all the answers, but I can certainly do the thing. And I don't say any of that to be braggadocious. I promise. I'm not trying to tell you how cool I am. I'm trying to tell you how powerful you are.